See it turn on just as soon as you did that.
Yes. People might be confused right now. Dragon Ball Z? What? Y'all talking about this
15
again?
All right, so check this out. Year one of 3BG, that would be 2011. We talked about Dragon Ball Z, and we talked about the Saiyan Saga. After that, I think the last episode we did for Dragon Ball Z had to be 2014, maybe 13. That was the Buu Saga.
Yeah.
And then we did the Z movies. Then we did Dragon Ball, and then we did Dragon Ball GT, and of course we did what's that jump? Of course we did Super Brawl. And before you even ask, no, that's not Dragon Ball. Yes, we did it. No, we're never doing that. Don't you even try to tell us to do it. We did it already. No, that's not Dragon Ball. Yes, we did that review, but no, that's not Dragon Ball. That's some abomination with white people in it. I don't know. We don't know what that is. Okay, so let's just make that very clear.
And no, that was clearly not Dragon Ball, but just the third act fight, the final fight between Agent Smith and Neo.
I will say this.
Look. Here's the thing. We have done everything. So I said, hey, we have done a panel where we talked about Gohan
and Tournament of Power.
Yeah,
at the time that came out. At the time it dropped. Jeez,
and we had a whole panel talking about Gohan, and that was fun. That was fun. A couple of, like I said, that was one of our best panels ever, because that was supposed to be the panel that was supposed to be at
Universal
Fan.
Yay!
And we also had one more. I know we did something else Dragon Ball related. That was Dragon Balls. I don't forget what.
Well, we did. You know, me and Sue up here were part of the Guinness World Records of the Kamehameha. That was great. That was
fun. Yes, y'all were. That was awesome.
With Sean Schimmel, he was there. That was fun. It was great. The Broly movie obviously came out.
Hello,
I think that was it.
We never did superhero. We never reviewed superhero.
Not yet. Oh my God, that's on our list of stuff to do for Dragon Ball. But like I said, after this, so I just said I want to stop at Dragon Ball Z. Let's just talk about Dragon Ball Z just real quick. Stuff. Yeah. There's plenty to talk about. Much like every video game and every iteration that Funimation puts out that pisses off this man that's above me, DJ Sue. Everything that Funimation puts out. No, not the voice actors. He loves Monica Rial. Not the voice actors.
Shut your whore mouth. That blasphemy. I love Monica Rial when she's the voice of Sarah from Ed, Edd n Eddy. But continue.
Anyways, look, I feel this is
what I'm
trying to say is that I like before anybody wants to start saying everybody. No. I'm shielding some people from strays here. I'm talking about that format that DJ Sue cannot stand.
Dude, I know what you're getting at, sir. You are referring to the god awful. You have the gall, the nerve of releasing those orange bricks on home video.
Says the guy that bought all of them, by the way.
Yes, I bought all of them because that was all we had. What else were we supposed to get, Chris?
Nobody put a gun to your head. You had the fucking torrents.
I wanted the show at home.
You had
nobody was putting. Not even torrents. Even the torrents weren't even good.
Well, wasn't the torrents basically just literally just?
No. You want to know what the torrents? Okay, hold on, Mr. Torrents. You want to know what they were? They were those torrents were those god awful fan subs, the same ones that they used to sell at Pandora's Cube. You know, the ones that said if you bought this, you got ripped off. Shout outs to a mutual friend of ours who actually spent money on those. But
don't
anime from you deserve reparations if you bought anime from Pandora's Cube. That's all.
Those fans,
if you bought anime from any of those stores around the nation like that, that's what I'm saying.
Those fan subs were awful, and I'm sorry. And not only that, the quality was just god awful because it was like straight VHS. Yeah, put that. Go ahead, put that picture back up from me, D. I appreciate
my
that.
My bad. Here you go.
Yeah. This little bit of awfulness right here. The only thing I liked about it was the convenience of, oh my god, I'm getting 39 episodes. I'm getting 40 something episodes. It was the value. That's all it was. However,
$30 at Walmart.
However, nigga, try 26 at that time. However,
I was in California, so California prices,
however, when you get this thing, you pop it into your DVD player, whether you had a widescreen TV or not, the aspect ratio, this thing was like zoomed in and cropped. So like you're missing 2/3 of the image. Any real Dragon Ball fan will look at this and say, what is this garbage? You have blown out colors. They did that. They tried to get rid of the film grain, which was disgusting.
Chris is stuck in the DVD review. He can't skip. So I just want you.
No, it's just to me. It's like this.
I want you to let you know that's how he feels.
It's not the aspect.
Listen, I don't care.
I am not saying it's worthy. I am not saying that it's not worthy of critique. I want you to understand that. It's just my thing is, it's not on you, but it's just weird to me that when people bought these DVD series, the reviews for it at the time was touting it as the best thing ever. And I'm like, but you guys were reviewers. Yes, they were. They were. Anime News Network and a lot of these other places.
There were some people pushing
I would love to.
Yeah, Eris, there were. I'm not saying it was like a sweeping. I'm not saying it was sweeping. Like, oh my god.
Now, granted, I'll say this.
I really wish that I can get on a plane, Jay and Silent Bob style, and fly to every last one of those people that were sweeping for it and just beating the bejesus out of them on their front porch.
But the thing of it is, for me, it's a little to your point. That's what we had at the time, and it was better than them fucking VHSs and all that stuff. But the upside was later on when DBZ Kai came out on Blu-ray, a lot of people gravitated way more to those than the orange sets at that point.
Can I get something off my chest?
Yeah.
I don't hate Kai. I don't care for Kai.
It's the manga.
It's literally the manga.
This is the manga.
I know. It's like this. I like it. I don't care for it.
Straight to the point.
I don't care for it though. It's weird.
Is it the animation or is it just
they did do some goofy stuff in the animation where they tried to clean up the image in some parts.
Yeah,
and
they
actually tried to throw in like actual animation, like actual new animation for some things. And
then like
it was
the
just
shit
weird,
they did throughout
weird,
the
lazy,
Saga
and stupid.
was weird. It was like I said, I didn't hate it. I don't want to say.
I think it's also because it dropped during that same weird period of time that I always bring up the Prime, where it was like Cartoon Network was in the middle because they were already doing anime. It was this weird time where Disney and Nickelodeon were battling on who was going to get anime, and Cartoon Network was like, "So y'all just now got here, huh?" Because Nickelodeon had Dragon Ball Kai. Disney had Naruto Shippuden, and it was just a battle. And Digimon as well. It was just a weird moment.
And here's the funny thing, and I was going to get to it in a certain thing. I had to look it up. Dragon Ball averaged about 3.8 million every time the episode aired on Cartoon Network. It was the highest of it.
Oh yeah,
the highest of its boys viewing it at whatever, and all the rest of that. It had all the highest numbers and everything. The only thing that not the only thing, but what really made it so unique, what made Dragon Ball Z, at least Dragon Ball in America, so unique, is that it ruled every time it came back. When the whole fight for Dragon Ball Kai was a real one, and Cartoon Network weren't gonna fight for that,
because at that point they had Bleach, Naruto, Bobo, and all these other.
They had no room.
They didn't care.
So when it went to Nickelodeon, guess what records got broken and stayed unbroken for the longest time? Dragon Ball Kai. Like what? Even in that struggle, that like and then when Dragon Ball Super showed up, guess what got high numbers on Cartoon Network? Dragon Ball Super. So like it had the honor. I was thinking like, what other anime has come close to that? Naruto, and I'm thinking maybe. Like there was always a different one every era. The only one I can say, and this is weird, and they have the same type. I wouldn't say I have the same type of fan base or anything like that. That's giving everybody too much credit for this, but I feel that the only animes that has stayed the test of time with Dragon Ball is actually Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, and I'm not even, and look, and I'm not taking nothing off the Yu-Gi-Oh fan base. That is a loyal
no.
fan base in America.
No. Put Digimon,
and it's a big one too. And Digimon, I won't look. I will say this: Digimon doesn't have a big fan base, but it has a loyal, long-standing fan base.
Digimon has been
the only one that comes close in mass to Dragon Ball will be One Piece fans, and I would say there will be probably more, but here's the thing: it ain't showing no Dragon Ball numbers. That's where it gets crazy. There, and I always say this to everybody: there are better anime than Dragon Ball. Duh. Like, come on, man.
I'm gonna say this though.
Like, I don't think. I think when everybody likes to throw shit in Dragon Ball Z fans' face or just Dragon Ball fans' face in general, it's like you're not telling us shit we don't fucking know. Do you know what? Akira forgot about this dude right here. He forgot about this dude right here. He totally forgot he even made him.
That'd be real though. No, he didn't forget about Tien. He forgot about the girl who chased after Tien.
He forgot about the girl he was trying to bang.
Can I be real though?
Well, the girl that was trying to bang him. Remember, Tien is a.
I'm just saying.
Tien is a real MGTOW, a real man of focus.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're since we're talking about GBZ,
let's go.
Let's talk the video games and stuff, because I have a mini rant real quick. Not a rant, but just I have thoughts
on a video game.
You know, you want to know how grand opening, grand closing, the fad of DBZ games was? I remember when Sue one day, what was the name of that Dragon Ball, the new sort of like heir apparent to Budokai that came out on Xbox 360? And I remember you bought it, and I was with you that day when you got it.
Oh yeah, because I had that T-shirt. It was the God, it was that freaking fight.
Was it Raging Blast?
No, it was the fight T-shirt of Goku and Piccolo. I'm sorry, Goku and Cell. It was like Fight of the Century or whatever. Like it was on some real boxing type.
So
it was no the name of the game. The name of the game was a DBZ Burst Limit.
Okay, Burst Limit.
Thank you, Burst Limit.
So
it didn't even have the Boo Saga in it.
So Sue bought Burst Limit, right? And I'm sitting there next to him. I think I got some music from that day, so I was at his place, right? So he finished up and he was like, I'm about to play some Raging Blast. All right, cool. Burst Limit, right? Sit next to him. He boots the game up, starting it up, and he was like, it's just Budokai with fresh coat of paint. What the fuck?
Oh,
and like the disappointment on Eris's face in that moment was like, what the fuck is this? Like, cool visuals, but just playing Budokai again. Yeah. Like you said, nope. I think later on you called me. He was like, hey, Chris, there's a Boo Saga in this game. And I was like, what? Are you serious?
To make matters worse, not only did I return that game, I said this was it. This was the end. It's really true. Budokai 3 was pretty much the pinnacle. It was the peak.
That was peak.
It's the like top of the peak right there. Once we hit Budokai 3, Infinite World, if you were of the import variety, and after that, oh my god, the tumble down this valley of Dragon Ball games ever since then.
I will be real. I will be real. I shit on I shit on Dragon Ball GT so much. I should give this praise at least of something that I don't like in Dragon Ball. I will give you kids, you 90s kids, you Skechers kids, you
Willies.
Scooter kids,
Like
you Nickelodeon and Disney kids. I give you this.
You wearing K-Swiss to play DDR kids.
Jesus
frosted
Christ.
tips in the frosted. Hey, mom, we're the pizza rolls, ass kids. I will give y'all this. Tenkaichi was fun a little bit.
Tenkaichi was a very
Tenkaichi. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I respect the legacy it has in y'all hearts. Tenkaichi actually ain't that bad, but I didn't like it.
I will say this.
I do not care for none of those.
Yeah,
arena
I didn't
fighter
care
games.
for
They
it
are
either.
all awful.
DBZ Kakarot to me was a really low-key good game that I fucking enjoyed because it was like
my son loves Kakarot.
It's open world, but it doesn't have that derivative nature of the Budokai franchise, but there's still a measure of skill getting through the story modes, and it feels very Dragon Ball Z because it's open world, you're flying through, you're going through all the sagas, all the DLCs and stuff for like the Battle of the Gods and Resurrection of Frieza and things like that. It's great. That to me was like peak, like, yo, this is actually fun as hell.
You know what got me, Kurt Eris? When we got the Budokai series, right?
Game changer.
When I saw the Atari logo,
man,
programs.
But here's the thing for me. What was going on with them and infograms is a whole story that I'm not getting into. It's a whole thing. But it's just wild that Atari still had a heartbeat at that time. And the Budokai series gave it for a second.
Hey, look, were y'all like me?
But they had like what? They put out like 6 or 7 games. They put out like 3 games for the Game Boy Advance. I know that.
Yeah.
The legacy. You guys remember the Legacy of Goku 1 and 2?
Yep. Those were like they were very much throwback to the Super Nintendo Dragon Ball games.
Yeah, stupid.
I was Super Bowden, like Super Bowden, like 3.
Yeah,
you children, you children know nothing. Uh-oh.
Froze a little bit.
Yeah, but they froze. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you children know nothing of the struggle, getting onto the emulator, downloading that shit and seeing all of it in Japanese
and not knowing what the fuck you were doing,
and you trying to struggle through an RPG.
Yeah, it's and again, it's one of those situations. Okay, so you brought up Budokai. I ain't gonna lie. I remember the first time I booted up Budokai, playing through the story, I marked out at the fucking the Wolf Fang Fist, and you actually able to do it. The visuals are pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was kind of like Wolf Fang. Granted, it's the most. Yeah, I'm blocking that shit because I see it coming 5 miles away. Like, what do we? But it looked dope as shit when you got it off. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think he's watching. And if you listen to this in the future, Tommy, I hope you listen to this. You made me sick with the Wolf Fang Fist. And if I have a little bit of my memories with you, with Eris, you juggled that motherfucker. We was laughing how like Eris like jumped in the air. I don't know who Eris had, but when he came down, Wolf Fang Fist, and he just juggled the shit out of Eris. And Eris is so fucking pissed.
The fuck is this shit?
And the other one for me, Dynamite Kid.
Hey, look.
Hold up. The game changer for everybody. Double Sunday.
Saturday Crush.
Saturday Crush.
Say goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a nuclear-sized explosion, and you can kill Cell with that shit.
The fact that they took that moment from the show and made it a move.
That is an instant kill.
It's
Here's
hilarious.
When I knew, and that's when I knew it was official.
Vegeta's final atonement, which is a self-destruct move.
They made it a move.
They made it a move.
It was a move where it was a suicide move.
It's a dick move, is what it is.
Oh my God. No, hold on.
Just like the Cybermen. The Cybermen self-destruct.
No, by the way, do you know for me, that's when I knew that when I saw the like that, I was like, oh, so that is a real memeable thing. So everybody thought the same thing. Yamcha sucks.
I do think it's funny that as the series went on, they did again, Atari was ahead of themselves here, game changes here. I think it was a Budokai 2 or 3. They did what if fusions, where it was like, what if Yamcha and like Tien fused? What would that look like? It's the most weirdest. You know what? Look, we talk about
Budokai 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Budokai 2 had the what if fusions, like like Mr. Satan and Piccolo, or Yamcha and Tien fusing.
These are the type of what if fusions that AI can never replicate.
Here we go.
All I'm saying is
you got to attack all those poor people working inside those data centers, all 34 of them. You had to,
sir, it's
destroying our drinking water.
Well, first off, I don't live in the Cumberland, Maryland, where those data centers are. I have clean Montgomery County water, sir.
You know it's only a matter of time before all of it is siphoned off.
Chris,
keep jerking yourself, Chris.
Hey, Chris, where do you think the waters of the Appalachian flow down to?
Data centers.
Yeah, them data centers, which then, nigga, you live in Montgomery County. Y'all done got one right there. Don't start that shit, Chris.
Exactly.
You gonna piss in the look, you gonna be taking a shower like, yeah, that's my pee. Well, how did that work? That's gonna be you.
I'm taking the piss out of AI because this is some genius work here. It's basic as shit with the fusions, but I love just the idea of it. I actually dig it.
I can say, look, this is the thing. I don't like the whole the Dragon Ball Xenoverse, yeah.
I like the Xenoverse stuff. That's time travel and what ifs.
Or nothing like that. I do find it amazing that the fan base is super loyal to that. They love it, you know?
Dude. I mean, the idea because the idea of the Xenoverse games is it's what if time travel in different sagas, and I will give them credit. They've done ways of still revitalizing it because every game you're going through the Saiyan saga, you're going through this saga, but like they find ways to do it because at one point, no bullshit, it's the funniest shit. I think it's Xenoverse 2. So they did a situation here where they do a what if time travel to the Broly 2 Broly Returns movie and somehow involve Bardock in it and Goku. It is the most batshit ass shit ever, but it looks dope as fuck at the same time in a weird way, like on some fan, like somebody did a fan fiction drag. That's all what the Xenoverse games are. It's fan fiction times 100.
And I get that. And I think that's the very cool part.
And that's what makes it sell, because nobody wants to keep going through the Saiyan saga. And it's like, hey, I got to fight Raditz and I get the whole shot at me. Yay.
And it also kind of really, really put a spotlight on an art form that everybody knows as the Akira style of art at this point. And it really made his art look real good. How many people just customize so much of it?
Yeah, because you're playing
how some of those characters actually leaked into actual Dragon Ball lore.
Because your character
kind of funny.
Because your character in all three games is a custom character, so you're literally making your like a version of you in Akira Toriyama style, which is actually pretty dope. You know, so hey, you can actually get a black Akira Toriyama character that isn't racist looking.
Now to loop back again over to the Budokai.
See that, Eris? I see that. Just that it looked like fair.
Now,
shout out to Killer. Shout out to Shout out to the commander of Red Ribbon. Over.
All right. Look, I gotta say this real quick before I go to this next thing. But for me, what was really dope was not just playing with characters I always wanted to play with.
Yeah,
because the Super Nintendo version, the Sega version, it's Sega version. Ultimate 22,
Ultimate Battle 22. Yeah.
And the
most pixelated of pixelated Dragon Ball Z Legends.
I fucking hate Legends.
Legends is weird.
but we were kind of just, we had a really fixed roster. So when we got to the Budokai series, it got so big. Just playing with Nappa, playing with Raditz was like, yes, that's all we asked for.
Now, here's the crazy part. One of the underrated games that came out, and I think this is like probably the most live version of I see what you're doing, but we don't like that shit. So it's not enough. Okay, you come out with the Budokai games, popular, right? Then Arika came out with Super Dragonball Z that had Street Fighter motion style controllers.
Because it was
reviews were good. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the reason why it was made like that was because it was made by the people who worked on Street Fighter 2.
Yeah. So it's like the controls and everything with the game was good, but it was just a case of this is a Budokai 3. Fuck this shit. And it's like, damn. Because them shits were shelf warmers at GameStop for like a long ass time.
I mean,
but
it's a shame.
But who knew? Who knew that you can go to you can go to, I think it's either Desk or Liang G's channel on YouTube, and you can find Super Dragon Ball is fair and balanced videos and watch people create some of the most stupidest, brokenest, over the top combo videos in a tournament.
I will say this:
the fact that this game had a side tournament just shows you how far we've come.
Dog, here's the thing: Super Dragon Ball Z crawled so we can get Dragon Ball Fighter Z to walk. Like, because Fighter Z was like. Me and Sue have talked at length on certain characters that should be in the game, but the game itself is just
justice for Mercenary Tao.
Yeah, we need that. But that game itself is just so fucking good. Like Fighter Z.
I need the sword.
I need that.
With it.
I need that.
I need the sword with it.
Fighter Z is getting a revival now. It's revived. It just
that's the crazy part. I knew it would a little bit, but I didn't think it would to this point where it's like, oh, they put in a new character.
All because they gave us now canon Super Goku 4.
Yeah, Daima.
Yeah, Daima Super Goku 4.
Look. No, Chris, we're going to get the Daima, so it don't matter.
I will say this, but I do appreciate that because it is kind of like on the flip side of that, the recent what's the name of the Dragon Ball fucking game that everybody was like hyping up and shit? Fucking Xenoverse 3. Was Xenoverse 3? No, not Xenoverse 3.
There was Xenoverse 3, there was Battle of Z.
No, one that recently came out. Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero.
Like
boy,
Zero.
Boy, what nigga. The way the room walked out on that game, bro.
Like, let me tell you something. D brought up the whole
that
thing.
That was a week and a half, and I knew it was going to be a week and a half.
I told the both of y'all I gave that game 6 months, and it's dead.
Yo,
it was less than that.
It went 2 months later.
Get on the scale, son. All right. Get off the scale.
Want to know why? And this is where I'm going on my Joe Budden rant.
Yeah,
y'all fucking bums who weren't good at fucking Fighter Z, you Sparking Zero because you wanted to sit there and show that you hot shit and all that, and then y'all had the audacity to try to bully the fighting game community to make that game a fucking fighting game tournament game, and them fucking tournaments lasted for what, 4 hours?
They really wanted that game to be at Evo.
They laughed at y'all.
The Smash community full of pedophiles laughed at you, buddy. That's like, what are we doing here?
Chris said it.
That nigga was a kid diddler. Yeah, I heard that nigga was a pedophile.
In my line. You let the pedophile brigade laugh at you.
Them talk shit.
You know you lost the battle war and everything when they're dogging you out.
First of all,
no, hold on, nigga. The Brawlhalla people are like.
Let me tell you, porch monkey, something. You darkies, you jigaboos, you'll never.
The Brawlhalla people told y'all to sit down. That's what makes it so messed up, man.
First
they
of
really
all,
thought Sparking. Look, hold on, Chris, and I have I had all these grown ass men at my job. Oh man, Spark is here. Blah, 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 blah. I like y'all don't want to play like y'all don't play Fighter Z. Nah, that shit too fast and all the rest of that shit. Yada yada yada. And then I had to ask a simple question, y'all. Now I can understand it too fast. I don't like how zip zap and all the rest of that shit.
Cool.
But I can keep up with it. But I just had to ask a simple question. Do any of y'all play Street Fighter? No.
Nope.
Mortal Kombat? No,
Nope.
no. I got Mortal Kombat. I was thinking like
Tekken?
Tekken?
I dropped
Two
it
people
at
had
season
Tekken. Hold on. 2 people had Tekken. I got Tekken 6. Who got Tekken? You got Tekken 8? You got Tekken 7? I got Tekken 7. I don't play
Like I
that.
said, somebody said I dropped it after season 2.
I don't play I don't play season 7.
Sparking Zero was a
You know,
nest
I got-
even of people who thought that they can actually play, and it's like, I don't know.
First of all, hold on. First of all, I'll say this when it came to Sparking Zero. To everyone who rage quit on Great Ape Vegeta, y'all are on fraud watch.
I'm the king of turtling,
Fraud
and I was sitting.
watch.
I am the king of turtling. When I found, here's the thing: when I saw people,
Hey, Eric, it's your nephew gonna love what you just said.
here's my thing: when I saw people struggling against Great Ape Vegeta, I was like, why don't you guys just spam the blast and just
Just
run?
spam that shit.
Just spam that shit. There's nothing wrong with that. Like that, work smarter, not harder. What are we doing here? Like, you really think you're gonna put the fade to Great Ape Vegeta? Like, what are we doing here?
All right, look. Oh my
But no,
God.
Sparking Zero. Here's the thing.
on some
They thought it was gonna be
gentlemen, on some Avon Barksdale madness. That's not how the game is played.
Because my thing is this:
You can't do that.
by itself, I like Sparking Zero, its presentation and everything. Trying to make it anything past the single player experience that it is what did it that game. Because it's like, no, it's just a fun arena fighter. Just play it as an arena fighter and just have fun. That's what made the early Sparking games very hugely community based because of the mods they were doing for the games and all that stuff. And people were thinking that that's what Sparking Zero was going to be. And then you had niggas that was like, oh man, I don't like Fighter Z. And I'm like, don't do it. You got a good thing here. Don't do it.
Don't compare it.
Y'all
Don't
ran back to
compare it.
Fighter Z. All right, so let's keep this going. Eris, I got a question. It's a good question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good, how great of a doctor was Bardock? And I think the people don't understand.
Oh my
Did you
God.
not
I'm going to let you guys talk.
did you not hear the man? Did you not hear Mr. Vegeta say the level of doctor that Bardock was brilliant? Brilliant scientist.
Bardock
Average fighter, but a brilliant scientist.
Bardock was literally 50 Cent with glasses in front of a fucking computer. That's how much they tried to make him a
No,
scientist.
he is
I am
ball sir. He is boxer, clicking on the keyboard with his boxing glove.
I want people to understand this. In the early days of watching Dragon Ball Z, okay, I'm one of those goobers that bought into Bardock being a scientist until I met this guy over here who looked at me like I had lobsters crawling out of my ears. Like, what do you mean scientist Bardock? What do you?
I'm like, sir, none of that was real.
I
That was like some
remember.
of the worst localization that I've ever heard. And yes, I was with you. I ate it up as a kid. I thought that was a real thing too. Oh my God, subtitles. Subtitles.
No.
Like subtitles and a redub, like just completely debunked all of that.
For me,
However, it did give us one thing. Hearing that at that time for all those years, we had come to learn that cosplayers were walking around as Bardock. You were basically rocking the Goku hair, the Scouter, and the lab coat.
And now I'm going to probably have to do that. Thank you.
here's the thing.
I wanted to
Appreciate
do that too.
For me, it gave me the cold reality of knowing that.
I had one more thing. I'm sorry. I just wanted to add this and I'll let you finish.
Okay.
I wanted, and I swear I needed this printed on a shirt. I want a nice graphic image of a shirt that says I survived the radical weaponry on Rygol 7.
I love how they try to make Dragon Ball like
It
it's
was
on
radical weaponry on Radical 7.
They really tried to
need
make
that as a
early. They
shirt.
really tried to make the Saiyans part of some little weird Star Wars side shit, and I'm like, really? That's what we're doing? Sure, I guess Akira or Ocean, whoever the fuck made that decision. But
Now your father's invention will be your own undoing. Kakarot. Your father was a average fire, but he was a brilliant scientist.
Them early Angel Fire websites that really ran with that fucking scientist line.
Let me tell you something. For me, that was when I understood there was a difference between the English version and the Japanese version. Because I don't know what site it was. One of them Angel websites, right? Angel Fire, GeoCity sites, told me that the dub is one of the most evil things in the world. Whoever wrote the website,
it really is.
Anime fans, you know what I mean? So there were a lot of them, and there were a lot of people, and that's when see the early anime fans, they were mostly just nerds that were really, that were like, no. If you're gonna listen to it, it has to be in the original dialect so you understand. See, Japanese, they're more emoting than Americans, all right?
See, I wouldn't. I remember when there was a lot of that going on, but I would never really take it that far.
I'm not saying
my opinion, like my viewpoint of it was, for one thing, it was all about how the lines were delivered in a lot of those shows. Like, case in point, good example would be, you guys remember when Trunks was trying to train with Vegeta, and Goku came and saw them. And he was like, "Hey, what's going on? Like, are you guys trying to what are you guys doing? Like, are you guys trying to train or whatever?" And when Trunks was explaining what was going on in the OG dub, Goku sounded one way of saying, maybe God, that is actually kind of odd for Vegeta to be like that. I'll go have a word with him. Then the Kai dub corrected it. See. OG DBZ dub made Goku sound like an absolute blithering idiot. The Kai dub fixes it, and the OG, and of course the Japanese dub, when you read the properly translated subtitles, you understand that. Oh no, wait, Goku actually does have understanding of a lot of things, especially when it comes to the matters of fighting. He's not just this isn't like a
I did 2 push-ups and I walked outside.
Yeah, this isn't like one of those things where we gotta look at him and go, is Goku on the spectrum? No, he's actually quite intelligent.
Yeah, it's very
it's like this.
Idiot savant.
Not even that. See, it's the English dub. It's the OG dub that makes you think he's idiot savant and all that. No, he's always been intelligent.
Goku is what I like. Goku is a Goku. I always say this to Chris when we talking about on sports, meaning this. Don't ask him. Don't ask him what he feels about, AI. Ask him what he feels about making a touchdown, and he'll talk your ear off. That's all that is. That's a Goku to me. Hey, Goku, what do you feel about fatherhood? Well, I showed up. What do you
I mean,
Goku, you see that look, Goku, look at those 2 little kids slap box. They slap box for 5 seconds. Goku was sitting there. See, the problem was the kid on the left, he was guarding like this.
You know what?
He'll sit there and get mathematic with you. Basically, like I said, that's just his thing, yeah. Goku he's not dumb. He's just He just like pussy, man. He just like pussy and fighting. That's really pussy fighting and eating. That's really all Goku do.
My thing is this.
Look, Eric. He has proven that he can live without the woman. So just eating and fighting.
My thing is this though, like
You'll be happy.
You know what's weird about that is that
He has a good moral code. Goku has a legit good moral code. Yeah, I love how he loves his friends. So that's all I gotta say.
Like we bring up that whole thing with scientist Bardock. I raise you a filler episode during the Saiyan saga, what I like to call the adventures of Nappa and Vegeta, where they landed on some planet and they liberated it.
Like the planet Arlia.
The Eris, the fucking brain cells me and Waterman have lost on this episode.
They liberated a planet unknowingly. I'm like, huh?
They liberated a planet and they destroyed it all in the
Thank you, right?
All in the same day.
Liberated the planet. The man got back with the girl. All this right, and all of a sudden, hey, this planet's getting awfully hot.
I swear that episode made no sense whatsoever.
I swear, I thought I had a Mandela effect thinking about that, and sure as shit, it's real. I swear to you, I was like, I'm not making that up.
Well, remember that episode actually had what was it? It had weird color, like weird multicolored Vegeta,
which is
armor.
A Funko Pop.
Funko
Pop now.
Yeah, brown
rare Funko Pop at that.
Brown hair Vegeta.
Yeah, I think it was 2016 when me and you went that first year where it was either that or the following year they introduced that Funko Pop as an exclusive at San Diego Comic-Con. I remember that.
They did.
Yeah, that was that. Yep.
Brown hair Vegeta. No, red brown hair Vegeta.
It was a weird look. Like I'm surprised it's not a color palette swap or something.
I really want to assume that that's what he was supposed to be, or like what Akira originally intended Vegeta to look like. Because if you remember, and we've seen this in various versions of like the storyline, like according to Akira, that Vegeta was supposed to be like sort of redheadish, brown hairish, or whatever.
Yeah.
The same thing with Trunks. Like Trunks' hair color apparently wasn't originally supposed to be purple. It was supposed to be blue.
Huh.
Now I will say this: if you look at Vegeta's hair in Super, it is noticeably more brown now. Like I noticed that there's some little nod to that. Like I know there's some truth to that. That Akira probably wanted his hair to be a noticeable color different than Goku's. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's
notice how brown it gets when a very bright shade of light hits him.
Yeah, it's like you can see the brown in his hair. Yeah, you know what I mean? Speaking of brown, guys, we got to get this off our chest because we all seen this image. And I want to know, where were you when y'all saw this image?
I've seen that on DeviantArt.
We have to face this now as old Taku.
Hey, as an old Taku, let me go ahead and be the first to say it. Chris was there with me when I happened to just be in the library searching, and I just came across one link, and it's a link that I will forever remember. DABlackGoku.com.
So here's the thing.
Love.
There is something to be said about Black people's relationship with Dragon Ball Z, and how we can sit there and see the plight of like the Nameks and the Saiyans, especially as the plight of Black people, right? Even though you just
any oppressive
group, basically, right? Any oppressive group, but I'm just gonna say Black.
Was a tank involved? Perfect.
Yeah. But here's the thing with the Saiyans, it's like it's giving very, it's a bunch of niggas because they get powerful after they get beat down because white people think
don't say it like that.
Look, white people think we're Superman. Hence why they
they're
shoot us. All right, come on. This
apparently
was
during
Christian then. That was Christian.
yes, and apparently during COVID, us black people were supposed to get superpowers in December.
Hey, look, for a
That was one
moment,
of the greatest days ever.
that was the greatest week of our lives. We were like, so let me get this right. COVID don't affect black people? Oh shit.
Boy, them
Y'all
15
getting
black people
superpowers.
that coughed too hard and dropped dead made us all going, all right, joke over. Joke
We
over,
sobered
y'all.
the
It's real.
hey,
It's
hey,
real.
we
It's
all
killing people.
we sobered up so quick. Like, oh, what do you mean,
Boy,
Dad?
niggas sobered up so quick. That was a fun week and a half. Black people go, whoa, it's dropping more white people, nigga. And I like how the nerd black people like, guys, you do realize that the black people's numbers come in at a slower rate than white people's. They don't even report our deaths half the time. Shut up, nerd. Shut up, nerd. Drink the ginger ale. Yeah. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud.
You said ginger ale.
It's the Gatorade cooler full of ginger ale just dumped over on the nerd.
Eric. While the nerd is leaving now, and it's just some dude and a girl. Girl getting pumped like he's just thinking. He's like, oh, what's going on?
But nah,
Some black dude is out there mealy rocking in the dirt.
Some fat kid. It's just look, they play. There's a dice game getting played. It's just blackness everywhere. Oh my god, guys.
hey, look. This is what I like.
Save us,
That is what I like to dub nigga art.
niggas.
It's nigga art.
Mm.
All right. They're like,
Yeah.
look, and nigga art can be good, and nigga art can be nigga art. All I'm saying is
It
nigga
inspired.
art.
I mean, really,
They're
all you do is
like
you
the
just throw some
amount of
black
art-
skin. All you do is you just drop the spiky hair and drop the skin tone down to a hint of brown, and there it is, black
Yeah.
sands.
Back when we had Photoshop before that gay ass AI.
I will say I do how it's evolved to where like now if you're a dude with long dreadlocks now you nigga trunks basically at this point.
I feel that there are some nigga trunks. I love why stop. This is why people don't like us.
Am I lying though? Am I lying? I'm just saying.
Well, you're not official unless you're
Nigga
rocking.
trunks, nigga go, nigga
you
Gohan,
are-
nigga Deborah.
You're not official unless you're rocking the the cut. Was it the cut off jacket?
Yeah,
Capsule Corp.
That's exactly. They what's funny? The ones that they do the black trunks, they always go with the movie, the BoJack movie look that he had.
Oh yeah,
Or-
sleeveless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sleeveless because
gravity doesn't work with this shit, nigga. That's why white people can put gel on our shit. Nigga hair don't work that way, bro. See, now I'm doing what you say, nigga hair. See, you got me
What?
going there, man.
No, but see, that's why I appreciate the art because somebody clearly. You can tell it's a black person that did it because if it was a white person doing a black Dragon Ball Z character, they would just make Goku black with the Goku hair, and it's like that's not how black people's hair are. What are we doing?
I remember the first ones I did see were the ones with Goku with an afro, Gohan with an afro, shit like that. And but the amount of artists that came from that shit, you know what I mean? The amount of dudes that actually sat and used to draw shit like that all the time. Eris never did. I will give that to Eris. I ain't never looked at that shit and somebody got like Vegeta with dreadlocks or something. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen nothing like that.
But it makes you point it did evolve.
I never did that because I was never really fascinated by that. Like I've seen like plenty of pictures of it on the internet, and then I would just look at it from my perspective, open up my freaking sketch pad and be like, not for me,
Or you go to your local mall and somebody's selling it on a t-shirt.
Oh, them airbrush joints. Yeah.
The only airbrush, even the airbrush ones, I never seen them do nothing with the hair, and they kind of still don't. Outside of Bulma, Chi-Chi, or maybe like Videl, they won't do nothing to really the hair. I have seen we've all seen a cornrow one. We've all seen the long cornrow one, the Super Saiyan 3 one with the long dread ones. Like, we've seen them all, man. And
I mean,
like I said, at the end of the day, if it inspired people, I hope it did. If it didn't, it didn't.
I feel it did.
But at the same time, I really hated how niggas who had a basic storyline to their fucking original character gave niggas shit for making those characters.
Selling that art. I will say this though, even to the point of seeing that art though, I do, like you said, it's the appreciation that people took that idea and they evolved it into their own original things. I've seen plenty of people that would draw Black Dragon Ball Z style characters, and then all of a sudden, like maybe 4 years later, it's like, oh shit, you drew your own original characters coming off of what you drew. And it's like, that's actually pretty nice to actually see that translation.
Creativity takes a while to do. For some writers, for some artists, I'm not saying they're never going to be that person, but they never have the focus on making their own. You know what I mean? And for some people, they always wanted to make something, they just can't think of them. And the really, really good ones will eventually do something like that. And it always come from the same thing. The thing that got me writing was me doing my first fanfic was Rodent Warriors. Oh shit,
man!
Holy shit,
man! Oh man!
Kento in Ryo, I forgot. Oh my god! Oh god! I hit a nerve. I fucking struck a nerve. Holy shit!
God damn! You really triggered yourself on that, didn't you?
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I just remember. Holy shit! It was.
I mean, hey. Warriors.
That being said, shout out to all you nasty ass girls who wrote so much fanfic, so much fanfic of Vegeta and Goku piping their wives and sometime each other. Good on y'all. Good on all you nasty blue-haired white girls.
No, you don't think black women weren't getting
hold on. Look, Christian jumped the gun. I was like, wait a minute, black girl's name Tiffany. Get over here. I know a bunch of y'all wrote it too.
Like, come to the front.
Come to the front, Ashley. Come to the front, Ashley Jackson.
Why are they always Tiffany?
Is always
always Tiffany.
Look, a Dragon Ball fan, it's a Tiffany, Ashley, it's a black, not a toy. It ain't no toys. Like, it's Keisha's. Yeah, all Keisha's like motherfucking Dragon Ball.
Guess who their favorite character is? Vegeta.
No, it's either Vegeta and Goku. It's either one of the two. It's one of the two. It's always one of the two. The Vegeta girls,
toxic,
very toxic,
very toxic.
I can change them. Goku girls,
they might put the fade to you.
He ain't dumb. He just like climbing trees. Those are those girls.
A bunch of goofy ass bras that like Goku and a bunch of toxic ass women that like Vegeta.
Exactly. Goofy girls like Goku. The toxic girls like Vegeta.
Toxic girl might put the fade to you because she likes Vegeta.
Here's the thing that killed me. I never understand how all the Vegeta girls tell on themselves. They tell on themselves every single. They're the ones that say this one thing. I don't like Dragon Ball that much. You lying hoe. You
Nah, they say they don't. No. They say they don't like Dragon Ball until they watch Goku training in space on his way to Namek.
I mean,
all of a sudden.
Think about it. The moment they see this man hanging upside down at 100 times gravity, when Akira just decided to get a little too happy with the muscles, if you will.
I remember the one. Holy shit, Eris! Thank you.
He did.
Okay, no. I say this because my girlfriend at the time, who, D ain't doing score. I'm winning. But anyway, all I gotta say is this. She hated that I like Dragon Ball and cartoons. That's what she called them, cartoons, right?
Mhm. That's what they all did.
I
Some
mean,
still do. to this day.
Vegeta, for whatever reason, Vegeta with the weights on in the chamber, foo, kick. She was like, damn. That was a sign, D.
run.
That was a
Run
sign.
far away.
Run. Because she's gonna be Boomer. Leave him alone. He don't need a job. He doing me right. That's what Vegeta girls ought to be. That nigga been laid on the couch. He done got 5. He done got 5 from his county job. It was a good county job too. He done got 5 for that shit 5 years ago. And you just letting them chill, getting Jordans.
I mean, you know
He
what?
get
Okay.
on my nerves, and then he gonna come up behind me, gonna choke me. I'm like, nigga, you better stop. It's like, Tracy. I don't want to hear this.
So I brought up that whole thing. With Vegeta and Nappa misadventures of liberating a planet. But then it's like
Chris, they murdered. That was a genocide. They Israel the planet. What are you talking about?
oh, no. It was a duality here. They saved the planet and then said, I'm bored. I gotta wonder.
Sir, this nigga spitting.
Damn, nigga.
I gotta understand, what was the notion of them creating these original animated fucking fillers? I don't understand the rationale behind it.
I know it's to keep up with manga pace,
but even
that's
then,
all
that
I
doesn't make any sense though.
I don't look, Chris.
Like now, I understand it.
Chris, the person you need to talk to is the person that's trying to add to their population because they so lazy and they can't make their own children over there. You need to talk to that one over there. All right. Oh, D stands on that one 10 bricks, Harris. That's all they want you over there for.
No, because that's what
I
you know.
stand on that one.
You know
I know Japanese enough. I can talk shit on that one.
Because those were like seeing that with the ocean dub, the fillers was always just weird to me, right? And then as the series kept going, the fillers just got even more egregious because to what Sue brought up, I think it was last episode or whatever, that shit with like Garlic Jr. after the fucking Frieza saga was the most pandering shit ever because it's like you made a filler, and of course you do it with the idea of Vegeta went off planet because he was pissed off that Goku went Super Saiyan, because if Vegeta was on that planet, Garlic Jr. got killed episode 1.
No. Remember, Chris, he found out, wait a minute, Kakarot doesn't want to come back to the planet. That means he's training somewhere. Nah. Like, I'm taking a spaceship. I'm following suit. He went to go track him down.
I am not a fan of Vegeta, but that's like, hey, Vegeta, I love you for that. That nigga doing what?
Fuck that.
Dip.
Thank you, Will. Fuck that.
6 months later, he's on the ground crying. Well, I mean, Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan.
Yeah. You know what? I thought that scene was so cool in Japanese. I thought the Japanese version of that was so much better than the English version. When
Team 4-Star kind of fucked it up though. I mean, Super Saiyan. I want to be Super Saiyan.
Team 4-Star is the greatest and worst thing to Dragon Ball.
I know.
It's like this. At one half, I'm like, fuck yeah. And the other half, I'm like, I hope Sean Shum will find y'all in the corner and he just start wearing y'all the fuck out. I hope he find you. So it's like, I gotta love hate when it comes to Team 4-Star. I really do. I love they did, but I hate where it's at.
Hold on, memory escapes me. Doesn't Sean hate Team 4-Star now?
Yeah. Oh, he fucking hates them. He can't stand them.
It's on sight.
And you know what's funny? Team 4-Star at one point was really trying to make Sean Shimla out to be the evil guy, but they did it in such a dick way where it's like, maybe Sean Shimla has a point, guys. I'm like,
Sean ain't the dickhead in this one. That's y'all, man.
y'all.
like Sean, like what? Like Sean got a reason to why he gets paid professionally.
The thing
You
is,
fucking up his money.
well, the thing is, they're having fun with a property that they get to literally just provide English voices for.
That's what I'm saying. I am not against it. Their existence has been one of the best things for Dragon Ball to me.
Yeah, especially in the voice acting field.
They really are.
It's
They
big,
really
it's
are.
big
I
deal.
really mean it. I'm not even shitting on them with that. It's just that the way all of this turned, it's just I'll put it this way. I'm mad that that's where we at right now. That's the little stalemate that we're at right now. It's like it just sucks to me.
But then
and also the product, also their shit's kind of like meh to me now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
but then then you have the other filler with the return of Mercenary Tao, who sees a Gohan who is still Super Saiyan, and I'm like, all right, cool, I guess. Yay, Mercenary Tao is still active, I guess.
For me, it was one of those episodes where he came back twice, though. I will give it that. He came back twice.
The first time he came back was first time he came back, it was basically that mob that hired him for protection.
Yeah.
And and they come to find out that they were like stealing. Well, not really stealing, no. They were trying to overcharge money for people to come stay in this iron dome, if you will. And he was just hired to be the bodyguard for this mob boss, who, by the way, gives Goku he gives Goku those puzzles that you find at 5 and below.
Goku, see, I wasn't gonna say nothing. Yes, because Goku is a Goku, that means he's on the spectrum. Yes, you give him one of them. One of
the mob guys legit was like,
Goku, like, hey, I don't think I'm.
No. It was when one of the mob dudes was like, if you just move that one, hey, I don't want to cheat. I'm gonna figure this out.
See? Look, Harrison. This is when you turn to a black grandma. Say he gonna be quiet. He is helping him learn.
Yeah, this is y'all saying, is he on the spectrum?
Yes.
Why? Because he wants to do puzzles?
Yes. The Harris, now you sound like a dude. He ain't on the spectrum. He just like playing with the puzzles all the time.
Hey, listen. After
black man ass damn answer, like,
listen.
Geez.
After experiencing what we have experienced, Chris, you were there as a witness to it. We watched like a number of movies where I was like, "Hey, see what I'm talking about?" There's no explanation. Character is evil because they are evil.
Evil.
It's evil. That's all it is. That's Mercenary Tao. He's just evil. Like,
I love.
Shout out to Sterling K. Brown. Go see Is God Is, y'all.
I love Mercenary
Pearly Whites
Tao.
sandwich teeth.
I love
The crispiest of chips.
Zoom into that veneer, the veneer front of Sterling. I want to see the black on the motherfucking gums.
I swear to you, me and Eris just went peak nigga in that moment. I was like, is this man making a fucking turkey sandwich with tomatoes and
chips?
It was a good looking sandwich.
Good ass sandwich. I ain't gonna.
I was like, bro, I'm actually kind of hungry.
Black man, all of a sudden, you too.
That was the most. I just had a long day working the shop, the metal shop.
I know, right?
Now I need a sandwich and chips for dinner.
Metal shop,
Coke, and an ice cup.
Oh Lord.
Oh Christ, man.
So I got to me, this is number one. There has been several times that Goku has done this. This might be the number one most disrespectful thing in all. I don't know, in all of Dragon Ball Z
manga.
It might be number one.
Manga, Kai, animated. It all looks crazy.
Yeah, this was a reboot.
Can we really say him standing on Nappa's head the most disrespectful?
It is.
Is it?
That's what I'm saying. Because I feel that Gotenks did something worse. You know what I mean? I feel like
turning Boo into a Voight volleyball.
I mean,
that is next level disrespect.
That's what I'm saying. There's been look, the Boo turning Chi-Chi into chocolate. I'm not chocolate, I mean to an egg. He turned into an egg and crushing her. Is like there's been many just, and the only reason why I said this might be number one is because number one is iconic. Let's get that out the way. But it's just there's a lot of symbolism.
I ain't gonna lie,
it's on the level of somebody doing the T-pose on you, young. You know what I mean? It's just asserting of dominance.
I think another. Well, this one actually is Goku related. Disrespect is Goku punching Jace mid sentence.
Nigga, both versions. They'll make a move.
No, actually, no. The redub is so good. Now listen here. You're gonna boy, the English dub nails it. There's only been a few times in history of Dragon Ball where I said the English dub is the better. And at that moment, it was like perfection.
But Goku with the gut check to Raccoon and him doing this.
Yeah, him saying, hey, look, I saw an opening that screamed out attack. So I did.
Raccoon kick it. No.
No, I can't even say Raccoon. I can't even say Raccoon with God, I was trying to think. I was gonna use an example. Yeah. Raccoon with a knee the size of a Nike shoebox smacking Vegeta in the face.
Oh shit.
I think a big one though for me though, like I said, I think there's a whole lot of moments on Dragon Ball where it's just disrespect left and right, and I just had to throw that out.
That one is just.
I got another one for y'all. It was a filler scene. It was definitely a filler scene from Goku's dream, but it was definitely next level disrespect. Goku has a nightmare about androids 17 and 18. Trunks shows up, gets his own sword, turned and stabbed himself with it.
Jesus Christ.
17 said, "Ha, cute, turn, stab."
I mean, if you want to talk iconic disrespect, I ain't gonna lie. It's still in my head. 18 kicking Vegeta in the arm and just that look.
Sir.
No, 18 basically adding herself to the roster of people that have given
just the
people that have given Vegeta that iconic holding the arm pose.
There are figurines of Vegeta
holding his arm.
Hold on, the whole arm's backwards, by the way. She not only dislocated and broke his arm, but now it's probably fully dislocated.
I always love the meme. Somebody say, "Hey, yo, for real." Showing like 9 different pictures of Vegeta doing this. Say, "Yo, somebody needs to tell Vegeta to go get that checked."
He really do.
Well, I mean, you hit it. Well, here's the thing.
I'll add a doctor, bro.
Can you imagine telling the doctor, "So is your arm broken?" Well, I ate a sensu bean and it popped it back in.
Who was that?
No, it's still a little out of joint here. A little bruising.
Who was it they told? I don't know if it was the dude on Cowboys. Who was the player that everybody was like, well, yeah, I finally decided to get surgery after 10 fucking years of running on a bad knee. He was like, oh, now.
Well,
you're going to get a knee surgery.
Our favorite wrestler, Kevin Nash, he had like a messed up hip and knee and finally got that shit done after years. He had to get that whole thing restructured. I was like, damn, you were wrestling like that for how long? Like, god damn, Kev.
Kill me, but Vegeta got to get that all fixed, bro. Like I really
That's the same arm Raccoon broke. That's the crazy part.
That's the arm that everybody has cracked.
It's like did they all watch the same game tape and was like, all right, someone hit this nigga in the arm.
Oh yeah,
right there.
they listen. They were Isaiah Thomas level studying Vegeta's arm. Okay,
bruh.
Hit his ass on the left, like he ain't gonna see it coming. He gonna swing in and just bam.
That's where
he done broke it twice. He done broke it twice.
Hey, on some Bloodsport Chong Li, he's weak from the right.
He's weak. I'm just saying. He done got hit there before. He don't like running to the side. You know how they look. Chris is like a basketball, so he ain't got no left. He's like all he gonna do. He's only gonna bring you so far on that left side. So that's the side you want to attack him on anyway. Or you box him in on that side.
Dog, that shit is.
Oh my god!
Birder's throat was definitely.
Birder already had a broke
murder.
That nigga had a broke back and was just like
Goku. Well, due to the shitty first version of Funimation, don't worry, he'll be in
1999 dub.
He'll be in some pain, but he'll be all right.
Vegeta with the Robin knee to the fucking.
I like how in the redub it was all Krillin said, "Are those guys going to be all right?" Goku just said, "I don't know." That was first off, Goku. That was cold as fuck.
Also,
which again debunks that whole Spectrum Goku thing. Because that hold on. Oh, wait, D. That's not even Goku that said that. That was Kakarot.
No, Eris. You said that debunks. No, you still on the spectrum. You know why? Because you know what niggas on the spectrum do real quick? Oh, huh? Yeah. They kind of don't care. They kind of don't care.
No. When he asked him, is he gonna be like, are they gonna be okay? I don't. When he says I don't know, I'm like, stop.
Goku, you know what you did to him.
Vegeta, 5 seconds later, the birder.
Yeah. This was the other one too. Goku repeatedly slapping Frieza.
I still to this day, all right.
That's elbow on top of the head, by the way, too.
I will say this. As a person that got into Dragon Ball, that wanted to see the newest episode so bad, and my friend told me to go to the international channel, and I got there at the right time. You know what I saw? And I was confused. I'm like, what? Wait, Frieza no Kondo there. I'm like, whoa, Frieza? Where are the subtitles? And I had to rock after that.
Hey D, hold up. Keep that picture up.
I got you.
I have another disrespectful moment. It was actually this exact moment. I have one word for you. Bong.
You bet your sweet bippy I did.
Listen, bang. Dende murked.
Hey, listen, man. He game.
I like how you saw Krillin, Gohan, Vegeta like, oh shit.
Piccolo. We see a beam zip past everybody like, nah. I'm gonna see you later. Nah.
I mean, and it's kind of funny that it took Vegeta asking Krillin to shoot him in the chest before fucking Frieza was like, hold up. Oh no, you gotta go.
I know. Did Frieza? No, we can keep on doing. I am the legendary Super Saiyan.
Oh,
Frieza.
sir, you
boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown.
Frieza beat the brakes off of Vegeta. Oh, Eris, I came in at the right time. Like seeing Frieza in his final form, laying out everybody. Frieza to me and this is what I want to get at.
Vegeta on the ground.
Frieza Hold on. Forgive me. Is like I said, I came at a good time. So for me, Frieza is the best villain because Frieza got me feeling bad for Vegeta.
They killed our race.
He killed a whole family, man. I need you to look. Oh, nigga, look at me.
He killed my papa.
Kakarot, look at me. Got the blood on his hand, rubbing it on Goku's face. We are one. You know how black people are. We will do this shit. We are one, brother. We are one.
Nah, he told him. No.
Eris, like, Eris, you would let me. You would let this. Stop, D. Stop, D. Stop it.
No, D. D. Vegeta telling Goku right before he dies, we was king.
We came. Goku did the special thing, made a grave for the nigga.
Yep.
I mean, just outright, just back to back stuff. I mean, like I said, the Frieza saga just being there. It's one of those things that I always say people think kids nowadays having that access to anime now is like bigger than what it was for us, where that excitement, because again, until Funimation got Dragon Ball Z, which was like the big, you want to talk big moments in anime history, when they announced that Funimation got the rights to Dragon Ball Z, and then
right after,
2 weeks later, Cartoon Network announces, we know you guys are tired of it, and they always played that whole thing with Jason Birder flying past Goku, and then that's when they announced, oh, we're continuing the Frieza saga on Toonami.
Well, the timing of it, honestly, really couldn't have been better because for like, what, 8 months, we had just gotten Sailor Moon to Cartoon Network.
Yep.
And
they actually were showing new episodes, like new seasons.
Yeah, they were. Oh, God bless their hearts. Bless their hearts for trying, because they really thought, knowing that storyline that they were going to go into, they tried to turn it around and make it something.
What they could.
They really tried to take a lesbian relationship, but instead they couldn't get out of their own way because they made it worse by making them cousins, blood-related cousins. I'm like, so wait. So you mean to tell me that you censored this story by putting in place an even worse story?
They're cousins, you see.
It made no sense.
But I think was it coming right in '99 was when we got Dragon Ball on Cartoon Network and Toonami, and yes, the commercial with the reruns. Matter of fact, it was just a commercial on reruns in general on Cartoon Network, because remember, CJ, you watched what was it, the New Adventures of Johnny Quest? It kept playing that clip of Ray saying, "Heads up, guys, let's go." It kept playing that. It kept looping that scene over and over. First off,
that was Moltar that did that commercial.
First off, you need to say "we," meaning me and Chris.
You're right, all three of us.
Eris, you make me feel. Eris, I've been taking turmeric lately, and it has been wonders on my joints. But Eris, as you talked about that pain in my fucking foot came back. Fuck you. Thank you very much.
Well, sir, listen.
Age is coming back in.
Listen, you can revitalize your skin by washing with African black soap.
African black. Look. The point is this, yo.
The point is having that access though. Turn around, you think earlier, international channel. So you're watching it on Japanese time. You're risking your bedtime to watch the damn thing because you gotta go to school early.
Technically, no. It wasn't even Japanese time. International channel just was able to get the rights to the raw Japanese dub.
I thought it was on Japanese time, which by came on.
No. It was nothing like that. International channel didn't just play Japan, like stuff from Japan. They played like literally everything from like all different countries. It wasn't even just Asian countries.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, hold on, you remember, Chris? if you weren't watching Sunday Night Heat, you tuned into the international channel, and we was catching what was it? The last Sorry, we were catching that last round of rugby.
Yeah. Jesus
I never
Christ,
watched
they rugby
nothing
it,
else
didn't
on
they?
that channel. Now
I did. I actually
I
caught a
heard
number
they
of Hong
did.
Kong films off of international channel.
I heard I couldn't because they had most of everything that was on. Most of everything that was on there was raw.
Yeah.
I didn't even bother. You know what I mean? Now
Oh,
I
boy,
did.
Raw, pretty good.
Now that being said, they did play.
No,
I
the
never
Hong Kong movies were actually subtitled, but no, Dragon Ball was straight raw.
Now I know they did have it. I never seen it, but it was a series that I personally followed and is still to a very anime that's very close to my heart. They did play the Slayers on the international channel.
Yeah, they did.
They did, but I never saw it. I never saw it, so I can't even speak to how they even showed in what format. You know what I mean? But then, like, this was during the time where they didn't show none of that. And also, in my opinion, and not my opinion, but because it was already said, Cartoon Network took a gamble by getting all of those syndicated anime that were going to just disappear off of networks, off of all the networks anyway. They took the gamble by putting them all on all the one block and putting them on during the afternoon. The fucking balls to put Sailor Moon on 4 o'clock. On 4 o'clock, and it worked.
Like after school.
And I will always give Sailor Moon this because I was always a fan of Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon, yes, if you measure it out at the end of the day, it has a big fan base and all the rest of that. It ain't going to match Dragon Ball Z's, but Dragon Ball Z fans know this, and I know this, and I need the younger Dragon Ball fans to know this too. Do not shit on Sailor Moon. If it wasn't for them, Cartoon Network would have never took the gamble on Dragon Ball. I guarantee you, if Sailor Moon didn't pass on Cartoon Network, Dragon Ball would have never flew on motherfucking Cartoon Network. So because Sailor Moon walked, Dragon Ball had the opportunity to knock the doors down and let all the anime in.
I mean, but that's
just the truth,
and that's just what's amazing about it.
I hate it. I hate the hate that comes from Sailor Moon fans towards Dragon Ball fans, and I hate the hate coming from Dragon Ball fans to Sailor Moon fans. It's ridiculous. Y'all should be banging each other like Goku, like Sailor Moon and the 7 Ball.
Shout outs to that MS Paint cartoon.
Let me tell you,
hey, Eris, you know what's stapled in my mind, and I have to think hard to get to it. Goku flexing in the middle of his body while getting head.
It was that for me. It was Goku smashing Sailor Venus in an elevator and turning Super Saiyan.
Yes, the elevator scene.
That is forever burnt.
Y'all, Eris. I don't
forever burnt.
No, I won't. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh no, this no.
There was a DVD. Folks,
yeah, they put it out on DVD.
You gotta understand.
Blu-ray.
DVD,
I think it's a Blu-ray release now.
Yeah,
I think.
I want you to understand the cover of it is Sailor Moon, legs spread eagle, sitting on top of a Dragon Ball.
A Namek-sized Dragon Ball.
Namek-sized Dragon Ball. What is life?
Sir, that right there was that was the hardcore album Little Kim poster that was that it referenced.
First off,
I'm sorry, what, Aaron?
It referenced it.
No, what did you just say?
It was Little Kim's hardcore album. It was that cover.
Oh my god! Oh
I
my
need
god!
that imagery of that white woman on a no.
Come on, man! You know,
like old girl in the Matrix, not like this.
Yeah, just like this. Go ahead, Chris. Unplug.
Unplug. Wrist.
Not like this.
Oh my god, Harris! You just no, but you just hurt my brain when you said the elevator scene.
Yes.
The elevator scene.
That elevator scene is legendary.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Yeah, but I always hated that the idea of that both of these fan bases, both of these old taku are still having this debate of which is better. Shut the hell up. Y'all
They're
have
all
kids.
good.
Y'all have kids now. Shut up.
Appreciate
buy
the
Silver
fact.
Moon
No,
Crystal.
appreciate the fact that you created history together.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. That's the biggest thing to me. That both of those anime are responsible for all the anime that we see here today. Sailor Moon had enough juice to be on television for enough heads to turn around. You know what I mean? Just enough heads to turn
you
around.
Think about it like this, like Dragon Ball Z is literally the shonen anime of shonen anime, and then you have Sailor Moon, which could have easily went very typical anime, magical girl stuff, but they actually had the characters dealing with real life shit while they're being heroes, which
And
was like
dealing
a
with
big
monsters of the
deal.
day.
Yeah, monster of the day, but it was a big deal because you could act. This was the first time you actually had a anime with women, and they were taken seriously and not some like goofy shit. Like obviously the characters did goofy stuff, but like they were taken seriously.
Yes, granted, they were in skirts and all the rest of that, but you know how Americans are. We're going to see that a certain way.
Yeah,
but like I said, both of those anime kicked in the door for everybody else to be here. You know what I mean? Yeah, Ronin Warriors, all the rest of them, man. But let's just be real. They were syndicated. They were only going to get like 50 episodes if they were lucky. You know what I mean? It was going to be one of them. And Eris, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
What did I tell you?
Motherfucker.
What did I tell you?
That's like if you
Canary in the coal mine.
Somebody said, what's the most simplest way we can do a cover? MS Paint, because dear God, it is the most weirdest juxtaposed picture ever. Why is the head floating over the body like that? It looks weird.
I like that the tits.
This was Photoshop. Chris, this was Photoshop 2 at the time, sir.
Hey, look, you know what? But see, here's the thing again.
I like the comment. I like the font. Does the make your Randy? What does the? Wait.
I like that it's simply called Sailor and the
Does
Seven
she make
Ball.
you Randy? I mean, does she make your Randy? Yeah.
There's a guy somewhere that was beaten off to this picture. That's
Chris. No,
Eris.
Look, Chris. Me and Eris has to tell you. In the middle, and I'm going to tell Eris that I'm just going to give you a preview of when we do Kusaku the Lech.
Oh God!
And this is the preview. This is the preview line. There's only one line. It's not even perverted. It's just this is what I want to tell Eris. Quote end quote Eris. You know a guy jacked off to this, right? There we go. So that's it. That's it. Me and Eris have planned. I go ahead and say it. We are planning to do a golden 15-year anniversary, like with this one, of our Bible Black episode. And we want to do, if we're going to do one more hentai, we have to do Kusaku the Lech. Why? Because Eris said, D, if we're going to hell, I need you to help me put on these spiky draws drenched in the blood of babies. And I need you to light this evil Knievel bike on fire as I go into hell. That's what
because sir, I told you from jump that as much as people say that Bible Black is always legendary for its hilariously bad dub, and that says,
sir,
I'm like, sir, ma'am, sir, and ma'am.
I got to one episode. This is me. I only got to one episode. I'm thinking about something. How are we going to even do this?
Dude, it is no, I told you it was dethroned by Kusaku the Lech because it is legendary.
I want people to understand
from just the voice of Kusaku alone.
Since we're on the topic here, Dragon Ball Z is so iconic. This is how you know you're iconic. Street Fighter is iconic for the same reason, right? D might have seen this. gas station pill cover had Goku piping down Sailor Moon, just like there was another gas station pill that had Ryu piping
Ryu and
down.
Chun-Li.
Yeah,
The Ryu and Chun-Li is the most famous one.
the Goku one, I was
have.
like, what in the
The
world am I
Goku and
looking?
Sailor Moon one, I got to think the reason why we don't see that no more is because they're recognizable by kids, and there were a whole lot of people telling them to take that shit down. That's the only reason why I think they stopped putting that one up. Oh yeah, you can get a weed grinder with Goku's face on it, but you better not have no porn. Them kissing.
You don't want to go super.
They better not be on the sex pills. They better not be on the sex pills. Speaking of which, if y'all seen that episode of John Oliver, you know what's in those sex pills are not. You're literally eating trash.
It's
like, oh my god.
Oh no, D. Take it a step further. It's like gas station pills soju. Some are like uber powerful, like as advertised, and like you said, others are like, oh, this ain't shit.
There's nothing you put in your body, and some of them, that erection is not going nowhere. They're gonna have to take blood out of that thing. Oh, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt.
Why am I having sex for 2 hours now? What the fuck is going on?
Well, I didn't ejaculate. Like I ain't ejaculated. Hey, wait a minute. Why is there a pussy ooze coming out of my okay?
Emergency room.
I didn't know my penis can bend this way. Your penis is not supposed to bend that way. It's actually softened, sir. It's softened, but it's still hardened. I know. This is where it gets nutty. You know it's bad. You know it's bad when a doctor says, now it's time to get wacky. You know it's bad.
Hold
you
up.
know
To
it's
answer this question, he said, does Bible Black have a good oh, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, it does.
I mean, when you want to take this, when you want to take the story serious, you put it in Japanese.
Yeah. And you know what D says? Is the Japanese version better than the English version?
Brother,
Very rare occurrence, but
that's not what we're here for.
We're here for the big titty bitch. That's all I'm going to say on that line too. I'm not going to say nothing else. That's what we're here for. We're here for that line.
I'll tell you, let me ask you guys this.
How wonderful she is. You probably know that line too, some of you. You sick.
Because I think we did it. Do y'all have any changing thoughts on Dragon Ball Evolution?
No, it's still terrible.
Like, are you as hard on it as you were when it initially came out?
Harder. Pause.
Chris? Seriously?
I only asked that because there's been
okay, boy.
No.
Recognize that.
I don't have no change. I don't have any changing thoughts. It's just the only reason why I'm saying this is because there are some people that have recently, I don't know whether these are just new people in the nerdom that's doing this goofy shit, where they're trying to do this thing of like, well, maybe this wasn't as bad as everybody. I'm like,
you tell those new goobers to go sit down somewhere.
Somebody tried to do that with Dragon Ball Evolution. I remember watching that video, all 30 minutes of it, and I'm like, this hasn't changed my mind about Evolution. So what was the point of all this? Like,
Dragon Ball Evolution is, here's how bad Dragon Ball Evolution is. And this will be the final thing we ever say on this. Dragon Ball Evolution is so bad that if I told you that Dragon Ball Evolution was actually based off of a Chinese play, you will believe that shit. Because none of it has anything to do with what Akira Toriyama has made. Nothing. Just so happened there's a person named Goku, Bulma, Roshi, Piccolo, Chi-Chi. That's it. Just so happens there are people in that movie. And there's a monkey in it too. That movie is terrible. I hate how the dude that played Goku, it ruined his career. I hate how Emily Rossum, the girl that played Bulma, had to go through a couple years before she had to stand up. Yeah, exactly. Nobody calling her, and she was like a good actress before she walked into that joint.
And Jamie Chung miraculously is still more recognized. No, she is still more recognized for her time on The Real World.
Hey, Jamie
I
Chung
like how
recovered a little bit better.
Part that pisses everybody off, and it should piss you off. We all know Chow Yun Fat, a man who was in a proximity of Dragon Ball at its peak.
Yep.
Who knows what Dragon Ball is? Didn't look at 1 second of this little script. We know he didn't look at
And
it.
then Jason
We all
Marsden,
know he did it.
then
He
Jason-
took the money and ran.
And then Jason Marsden, Spike from Buffy.
Jason,
he's always felt so
and
conflicted on it.
From the bottom of my heart. You were too good for this movie.
Yeah.
You acted way too much for this movie.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, gentlemen.
And I'm not saying I'm not saying that
Wait.
Piccolo was good. I'm
No.
just saying the fact that he was showing effort.
No, you're right. But we got one more, gentlemen. We have a real MVP, the Black All-Star himself, Ernie Hudson. Had no business being in this movie.
He's just random Tibetan monk.
No. One of the 7 monks, by the way.
The 7 monks. No Krillin, because he was a monk. This.
Yeah. Seriously, Ernie and Chow. Why are you two gentlemen here?
I still laugh at the fact that South America.
So here we go. I'm about to make myself retarded.
That whole movie is that.
The fact that South America was the only country that threw so much money at this film at the box office compared to everywhere else. Like, even Japan was like, fuck this movie.
Dude, it was because that movie was so bad that Akira Toriyama himself came out of retirement.
He pulled a Thanos, fine, I'll do it myself.
This man said, I refuse to let this be my legacy.
Battle of the Gods.
I like how Akira came back with that, but when Harada did it, my movie's gonna be better than this live action movie.
With Blackjack.
Tekken Blood Vengeance is worse than the live action version, and it had actual backing from Bandai Namco. I dare say it's worse.
Hey, success because Tekken Tag 2 made so much money.
Hey, look,
and
the
Tekken
one
Tag
thing
HD.
I will, and the one thing I will give Blood Vengeance. The second somebody decided to pick up the controllers and fight, it was like this movie. Ooh, that's a good move, nigga.
As soon as Heihachi,
I hate Blood Vengeance.
Hey, look. As soon as Heihachi put my man in the torture rack, I already knew what time it was at that point. So
Boy,
the leaping torture rack.
I'm gonna say that leaping torture rack. I'm like all of that. And then when the Mokujin junk showed up, I was look. When the Mokujin monster showed up,
giant Mokujin,
I was like, okay, so
being powered by power of evilness, Heihachi.
I was
he
like,
wasn't good enough to get a devil gene.
And I was thinking to myself, no, the part I hated so much was whoever the name of that guy's name, Ryu, whatever his name was, that was when he went up there and got his neck snapped. Shall you? No! Get your ass up. Get your ass up.
I gotta be real
yelling
though.
like that.
Now I'll say this: now, if we're talking
Ganryu
about
being the gym, Ganryu being the gym teacher was hilarious.
Ganryu, again, it's one of those movies. The more knowledge you have of Tekken, the worse it is. Because when you see Anna and Nina fighting, I mean,
oh, they're sisters. Yeah.
Who y'all fighting with? What side y'all on? And when it got to the end, why would you kill her? I'll kill her next time.
All right.
I hate this movie so much.
Yeah, that was.
I never did. Have any of you?
Oh, yeah,
I always wanted to, and I never did.
I've seen clips.
Yeah, I've seen clips and
yeah,
it's a thing.
It's a thing, and it's a wolf thing. Okay.
Do y'all feel like with this recent success of like the live action One Piece, they might try to go for Dragon Ball Z again?
I don't think they should.
It's the most uphill battle that they are gonna have.
And that's one of the worst things to try to do. I think One Piece got lucky. I think One Piece got very lucky.
They definitely got lucky with One Piece because for what should have been honestly a very easy layup, despite the fact that there was the fact that you would have had to use a lot of CG and VFX,
Yeah,
Cowboy Bebop should have been successful.
it should have.
Exactly, I agree.
But I was thinking like with One Piece, there's hope, but I don't know if that's something that studio wants to have the ambition to want to do.
And then you see stuff like Kagegura, the Naruto series, and even One Piece where it's a stage play.
Yeah.
Why haven't they done that with Dragon Ball? You think they would have done that at least with Dragon Ball in that form? You know what I mean? Put in a stage play form, see if it will work that way. I don't know if it can.
If they
Dragon, and if you're thinking of Dragon Ball,
now if they could do a stage play, do a stage play of OG Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
they might have to do that because that's a good way to start it off. But I think that is the uphill battle, though, especially if you already got like a popular anime that's out now. So.
I always we're old enough to remember when they had the polls out for that. I still don't understand everybody's this fascination for wanting to make Tom Cruise be in that movie.
That was
there
weird.
were so many people saying that Tom Cruise needed to be Goku in this movie. I would never forget that. 1999 was a weird place, y'all.
But see, it goes back to what
before the towers fell, y'all.
It also goes back to what I had said earlier at the start of this episode, gentlemen. Seeing Neo and Smith fighting and
Matrix Revolutions
from the third Matrix movie, that already had people saying, "Hey, Hollywood, you have the technology. Make a Dragon Ball movie."
I think the enduring thing that Dragon Ball gets is the fact that because Dragon Ball existed, Superman had to step his game up in fighting in midair. And that trickled down into what we're seeing right now with Invincible and the way these motherfuckers are just combing through each other and is vicious and all the rest.
I mean, look.
So, it's kind of weird that we always wanted to see like Hollywood do it. And we're seeing it in movies. In everywhere where it's like the roots of that fighting is Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, feel how you feel about Man of Steel. Like when you saw fucking Zod and Supes fighting, Zack Snyder kind of gave you that, like, that's Dragon Ball Z shit. The impact of the fist, them flying through stuff. I was like, yeah, that's Dragon Ball Z.
I hated how when the Matrix was coming
ended
out
with a neck snap, but Dragon Ball.
Yeah, when everybody was talking about the Matrix, and the big thing was they kept on referencing anime, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I loved how they kept sidestepping that Dragon Ball had an influence on the Matrix. They kept on saying Ghost in the Shell or Battle Angel. They mentioned everything else, but when you see the fighting, it's like that's Dragon Ball.
Yep.
And they didn't want to give Dragon Ball no credit. And this is the thing I want to bring up to everybody also. This is coming from an old taku. Dragon Ball always got a level of disrespect.
Well, because people only saw it as like it's the anime where they're yelling for 20 minutes, powering up.
I remember when we were
staring at each other for 10 minutes.
When we were watching it in our fucking in our heyday when this came out, I will say in 2000, I would say in the year 2000 when Dragon Ball was really at its peak. You know what everybody else was watching in anime? Evangelion, old episodes of El Hazard, El Hazard. The Slayers, but nobody was really watching Slayers like that. Everybody was watching Sailor Moon, and it'd be like Robotech or any of the Gundam series. You know what I mean?
Oh, and don't forget,
I would say the Mecha Nerds, and all the Mecha Nerds were like in one like category. Too.
No, never mind them. D. I was going to mention, don't forget that one psychopath who has the entire series of Kitty Grade.
Jesus.
The dude who went to ADV's booth and bought everything from ADV, that psycho. So, but everybody else, and
the weird dude who bought fruits baskets.
I will tell you, this is exactly what D saw, and this is why I hate white weebs for the rest of my life. Dragon Ball Z is not really that anime because there's no Japanese names in it. I was told that by multiple people, and that's why it should be disrespected and put down below those anime. That is how old Taku thought back in. That's how they did. Sure. The worst that y'all young kids got is that one dude that really like Yu Yu Hakusho and can't name nobody off of it. That's the worst y'all got right now.
You only like the opening theme song.
But that being said, we had to deal with these obnoxious motherfuckers that will sit and tell you that record of Lotus War.
Regular Lotus War.
Yeah, they will sit and tell you how that's a deep and emoting fucking storyline. Yeah, it's a good storyline. What is gut wrenching in it? No, they will sit and tell you how all the rest of these anime was so much better than Dragon Ball because for some reason they thought Dragon Ball was for kids.
Well, yeah, that's
the
thing.
What is the one thing I keep hearing all of you children who was raised on Dragon Ball? Guess what I got? Man, Dragon Ball is for kids. Really, dude who jizzes himself looking at Dragon Ball's great grandson Juju Kaisen? He's like, really? You really want to sit here and tell me that? Like, now my thing is this. Like I said, I'm not sticking up for Dragon Ball being the best anime of all time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not the best one written and not the best one animated, but it is the best anime that ever been made. So that's why I'll stand on. I'll stand on that.
It's up there.
It's up there. It's definitely up there. And for it to be not recognized in any regard is stupid to me. It's just stupid to me. It's just like, why? I don't like Naruto like that, but I'm going to say, get in here, little nigga. You part of good anime. You know what I mean? Come the fuck on, man.
I mean, but that's the thing. It's just
I don't like One Piece. One Piece is the only thing I think comes close to Dragon Ball. And I say that with pure respect. One Piece is everybody in the world loves it. No other anime has that like that other than Dragon Ball to me.
Which leads to this whole thing of Dragon Ball's influence. You mentioned the whole thing with Invincible. I laughed my ass off at the idea of how motherfuckers are just like, they saw one episode of Invincible with my man that was wrecking everybody. It was like, oh man, he'll beat Goku's ass. And everybody was like, pause there, buddy. No, don't do that. Do not do that. No.
Somebody said, who was the homeboy with the fade on Invincible?
Yeah, the new one, Crack. Was it Crack? I think it's Crack.
Drag.
Drag.
Yeah. Somebody's like, yeah, man, he'll take out everybody and drag. No, he won't. I will give you this. He's gonna beat Yamcha. He's gonna beat Yamcha. He's gonna be limping. He's gonna be limping back. He's gonna beat Yamcha, but he's limping back. Yamcha will put hands on him before dying.
Tri-beam done.
Dog. Don't let him see Krillin. Like Krillin will take all of that the whole planet out, bro.
No, but it's just that's how much influence it is. The abundance of Goku versus fucking Superman videos, and I mean,
all right, I will tell you this much, buddy. When it comes to Full Metal Alchemist, and this is coming from somebody that absolutely loves Full Metal Alchemist,
I want to say
Vic Mignogna ruined a lot of its legacy in America.
Very sad.
And that's the rough part. You know what? I was going to make a little talk about this, but let me get it off my chest. And this is what happened.
Oh, D, before you do, also Vic Mignogna also ruined Dragon Ball Kai because of Dragon Soul.
I was just about to get to that too. So I don't know what year it is, but y'all can still see it on here, and I'm still thinking about going back and editing his ass off the shit. Me and Chris interviewed
he did the intro bump for us.
I am still thinking back of editing every episode of his voice on my shit. That's how serious it is. So here's the thing, y'all. During that year, and Chris, you remember this, I remember they were saying Michelle Ruff kept on changing her time. Mm-hmm. And the reason why is because she didn't want to be around that nigga Vic. The other thing, and you remember this clear as day, Stephen Blum heiress got sick.
Yeah.
Eris. See, D is underselling it. This is pretty much what Steve Bloom did.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown.
He's 81.
Apparently, before he got to DC and he learned that Vic was there, he told the people at Otakon, y'all fucked up. I told y'all I didn't want to be anywhere around this motherfucker, and y'all put him on there anyway. I'm doing the one thing and I ain't doing nothing else. They had to cancel all his shit that weekend. You remember that, right? They had to cancel his shit. So me and Chris, after having a great interview with Sandy Fox, and I know Sandy Fox is clicking her fucking heels, knowing that fucking Betty Boop is getting a live action movie, which means that her shit is going to get sold. So I know she's happy as hell. But after we did her, we knew the next person we had to do was on Vic. And like I said, the whole thing with Michelle Ruff. Michelle Ruff was like, I ain't trying to be around this nigga. Anyway, we do the interview with Vic. Vic is and I didn't mean this, y'all. He was one of the best interviews that me and Chris ever had.
Yeah, it was fun.
He was a fun guy. We get out. Vic said a joke. Vic said a joke to us before we left out, and we were laughing again. We get out the door. The doors closed. Me and Chris. He did that shit. Ooh. We just talked to a rapist.
Once again, D, me.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown.
He's 81.
As a nigga that been in the hood, look, as a nigga from the hood that has talked to a couple of killers in his life, you just know when you talk to somebody who the feds are chasing. You just know it. So when we got done, I was like, oh, he did that shit. He too smooth.
No, indeed, he's trying to get the fuck out of here.
I feel bad for that girl who was just 200. I feel bad for that girl who was just 260. She wasn't even fat. She was just not 260, 160. She was just 160. She wasn't even fat. I feel bad for that girl. Her self-esteem was in her shoes, nigga. I swear. I feel bad for all those girls that walked in that room with that nigga, man.
You're aiming too low here. You got to understand, right after we did that interview, Vic, when he got invited to the rave that night.
Made a
So there was talk that he did do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is.
I believe it. Come on, bro. That is 100% his ass.
I got one. See, we go off on Vic. D, you weren't there. CJ, do you remember? I forgot what section of the Hilton Hotel it was. We're standing in line waiting to talk to Justin Roiland.
Yeah.
He, just as he's about to get to us, he dips. What do we find out about a smooth month later?
Oh, yeah. The shit with the... Yeah. That was fun, wasn't it?
Justin's a piece of shit.
Look, man, I still laugh at Sean Schimmel hearing our name. He was like, "Is that like a little political podcast?"
All right, cool.
No.
I just woke up, dude. I just gotta make sure. I ain't getting blasted.
Wait, he wasn't political. I
was sitting off to the side.
I gotta make sure I ain't getting blasted.
And when he said that, I was laughing. I was like, "Remember, we're at the height. We were at the height of the BLM shit and all that stuff."
No, you ain't wrong. We were. I was still throwing off of your boy Rico saying 3 Black Geeks. Huh, it's not racist, is it?
All I know is this.
Casper Van.
All I know is this.
Oh.
All I know is this. That nigga has not had no work since 2024.
Every day was a worse story about Vic. It's like every day there was something new, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
The best one And the one that really blew up, and I don't know if it's really blew up, but I remember a lot of people was talking about it, is when they asked Monica about it, because there was all talk about he tried to go at Monica because he was trying to go with her. And Monica, what do you got to say about Vic?
I heard that nigga was a kid diddler. Yeah, I heard that nigga was a pedophile.
I'm sorry, it's the no neck and the moving of the head.
Should jam it out though.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's a slap.
By the way, just to put this out here, y'all.
If you grab me, I'm gonna bite you. I swear to God, if you grab me, I'm gonna bite the fuck out you. You're gonna let me go.
Hold up. Real quick though. I did find it funny. This is the funniest shit ever. Last one on Vic.
Mm.
Me and the guys had I think it was either me or D or me or Sue me and D, yeah. We did the phone interview with Vic and them for the Dragon Ball Broly movie, right? Because he was voicing Broly. Boy, how is it, Sue? We put that episode out that week. Week and a half later, Johnny Young Bosch is now the voice of Broly.
Yep.
What the
Boy, Funimation looked up and it was like, hey, so they know that y'all been covering up.
Funimation.
Hey, Sean, look, they look at Sean. Look, they look at Sean Schimmel. Sean, look at them. I told you to get rid of the nigga a long time, because this is something I didn't know about. This is something I didn't know about. Sean fucking hates him.
All I'm saying is,
Sean don't like me.
Funimation
Sean, Steve Blum, Wendy Lee, and I forgot another person hates that nigga too. It's like on site with them niggas.
I like how Funimation made that Johnny Young Bosch announcement just like this. Got to use it again.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown.
They literally smooth put that out. They saw all the good press and reviews Broly movie was getting. It was like, I guess we can sneak this shit in now.
But look, I will say this. Hey, Diamond's unbreakable. You thought I didn't see you get him as Rohan.
No risk, no reward.
Joke's on you. Who watches JoJo Diamond's Unbreakable?
My son, he loves Josuke. See?
Fair,
and to be really honest with you, Diamond's Unbreakable. I think, look, Stardust Crusaders is the Frieza saga of the JoJo.
No, it really is.
It's just the best. But if I can say Diamond's Unbreakable, it's something about that series. I will give it that.
But
I think it's because Kira was good at the last few episodes of Kira. I think that's the reason why everybody liked it. Yeah.
Nah, but
speaking of villains, what do y'all have to say about Perfect Cell?
I think the idea of Perfect Cell,
or just Cell in general, you know what I mean?
It's just very broken, but I like it because it is, like I said, it is the evolution of Dr. Giro's work. But to see it manifest in a very physical form, it's kind of like, it's interesting the fact that when we think about, obviously there's a symbolic reason for why Frieza is like back in Dragon Ball proper in a way and stuff, especially with him having a new form apparently, but whatever, right?
Well, it's quite obvious. It's quite obvious why Akira chose Frieza.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like with Cell, I'm wondering what story could you really tell to bring him back in any meaningful way that isn't just him? Oh, I'm taking over the world.
And that's the double edge. Even if Toya, who the homeboy that took over now, even if he did want to sit there and go through the painstaking shit of actually drawing Cell. Now, I don't know if he has a problem with drawing Cell like Akira did. I don't know if he did. But
anybody would have a problem.
I still feel that that's work, period, though, Harris.
It is work to draw him.
It's just work. It's just
someone who actually drew perfect. Dude, you talking to somebody who's drawn numerous pictures of Perfect Cell. That is not a simple line drawing. That is work.
It's not.
And Eris did it with a ruler.
And that's what I'm saying. I think I did make one picture of Cell when he was like pointing the finger to his head. I think I do have that one. But that being said, Cell, yeah. I think it's just the painstaking of drawing him every time. And you're right. What story else is there to go with? Because I feel like he was only there to get Gohan to Super Saiyan 2.
Because I mean, even if you look at the
like, I really hate reducing Cell to that point, but that's what he feels like.
Look at the new superhero movie. Oh, Imperfect Cell. Oh, that's how we get Beast Gohan. So
I will say this:
Neo Cell Max.
Yeah, I will say this: it wasn't that Perfect Cell was a nightmare. It was that they just didn't have a time. I really feel it was more so they didn't have no time to breathe. Number one, they couldn't fight no motherfucker.
Oh, so Frieza's like 3'4", like.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I feel that Frieza, I feel like Cell was a nightmare as far as
the idea of him.
It was like this motherfucker was relentless. Like he was going to get his point across. Now, granted, y'all, let's just be real. You lucky that Goku got tired.
So here's
that's all I gotta say. You lucky Goku got tired and did the stupid thing and threw a sensu bean at you.
Here's the interesting bit about Perfect Cell, like my feelings on him. I think Perfect Cell is a cool villain. Like, I don't hate him or anything. I personally would love to see the other universe where we got to see Perfect Cell with hair.
Hair.
There's a real image like Akira drew when he was like sketching out, I guess, like different versions of Cell and how he wanted to draw him, because he did draw like what his perfect form was originally going to be. He was going to have white hair.
And yeah, that was the killer to it. It was the spots, because homeboy that drew on Hunter had the same problem. He drew a homeboy that was a real take on motherfucking Cell. I forgot his name. You know, the motherfucker that was
what's his name? Mirren or something?
Yeah, the motherfucker that was super powerful, but he didn't do anything. I swear to God, I hate Hunter for that. I can't believe I sat and watched that with my sons. I tried to bond with them, and I got mad because that man anime pissed me off so much. Oh my God, he barely did anything.
I mean, he was clearly. Honestly,
I was like, Millhouse, do something.
I mean, seriously, Perfect Cell was definitely an inspirational character for sure. However, and I think this was done in Japan around the time when Akira was still doing stuff for Dragon Ball. I think he put out a poll, and I think it was in it might have been in the Jump magazine or something. I'm not sure, but there was a poll that went live that asked if you could have any of the three, if you could pick one of the three major villains from Z to return, who would you pick? And I mean, by like, funny enough, by like by a country mile, it was Frieza.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like you could do some of the stuff with Frieza in a way to where, even with him coming back now, especially with where he's at in the manga now, he's still evil. There's no like redemption thing for him. It's like he's evil. Yeah. He's like basically Lex Luthor. And
my son said it best. Frieza is not a bigot. He is not racist. He's from space. Everybody's a bigot in space.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, son. We're like, son, we watch war, or like we know Warhammer lore. Yeah, everybody's a bigot. Don't worry. If you're racist about the space, what about the Glubexes? Don't worry, I hate them too. You know what I mean? Eris like Glip Glip. I don't fuck with Glip Glip people. Look, they got the noses. They funny looking Eris, and their whole system of government is funny too. But yeah. Like everybody, so you can't say it, but Frieza, I think it's because Frieza had that presentation and he was just so evil and he just showed up, and Goku really couldn't beat him. And let's just be honest, everybody loves it when Goku went into Super Saiyan. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's so many iconic moments. Him blowing up Krillin really does. There are a few people out there. There's not a lot of you Dragon Ball fans, but you ones who are Krillin fans took that to heart so much.
Yeah.
When he killed Krillin, y'all were heartbroken. That that shows.
You also got to think about. You also got to think about the body count that Frieza inflicted on Namek. You know, I'm not even just talking about the Nameks, dude. He pretty much took Piccolo off the chessboard. You kill Krillin. He's about to kill Gohan. He was about to kill Gohan, but Goku, nah. As soon as that transformation hit, that is like one of the most iconic moments in Dragon Ball history. Goku. Now, the whole thing with Goku and Cell is Goku knew off rip, okay, I'm training with my son. I saw something that nobody else in this room of spirit and time has seen. I'm not even going to say nothing about it. We're only going to do this training for a day. Matter of fact, we about to dip out early because they said, I was like, hold up. They're supposed to do a whole day. They actually got out a few hours early. So they get out and they're using Super Saiyan like it's natural. And when they finally did that flashback of what Goku saw, I said, oh yeah, Gohan actually turned Super Saiyan 2 in the room of spirit and time, and nobody saw it except Goku. I was like, dude, he already surpassed me. I spent so much time training him that he's already surpassed me. If anybody's gonna take down Cell, it's gonna be him. It ain't me.
I love the fact to this day people debate this, and it's one of Goku's knocks that Goku. I think anybody that sees it and knows the story, Goku would do that 1,000 times because he saw Gohan get to that point, and he was right. I ain't going to be the one to do it. It's going to be Gohan to do it. Gohan got enough, going to be the one to actually take it to the next level. And I get it. Yeah, it's stupid. Gohan got rolled in the first half. He got rolled. Man. And Goku over there like this the whole time. Don't worry, guys. I know you just got his nose broken. It's all good. Trust me. Don't worry. He'll walk it off. No, Chris. And this is how I know a bunch of y'all didn't have fathers, so y'all didn't get what Goku was doing. Y'all quick to go Piccolo a real daddy. Nah, Goku did the real father shit. When Gohan got his shit twisted, he hit shit and rocked, and he hit the ground. Here's Goku like a real good dad. That's right, hustle, son. Let's get up. Let's get that. Let's hustle.
Like a Phil Jackson over here.
You got it. He got it. And if y'all was watching, guess what Piccolo was like? I said, yeah, you see it, right? Yeah, he got it. He just got to stand up though. And see, that's what I was trying to tell. Look, that's what that's what I was trying to tell him. So you saw that shit exactly. He don't believe in himself. See, that's the problem.
But you don't understand.
Vegeta the whole time. We're gonna die, man. Vegeta had no faith.
He didn't trust the process.
Vegeta didn't trust the process. No, because you gotta realize Vegeta got big buff, did the final flash, one of the most famous final moves ever. Oh shit! And Cell survived it. You know what I mean?
His aim was off a little bit.
I mean, yeah, you just gotta go to the Trunks didn't make it no better.
Yeah, he thought that by going the extra mile that his father didn't go. I'm like, there's a reason why Vegeta didn't go further with it.
All right, I'm trying to hurry up to this. Don't just get these last two things. Of course, this moment was one of the greatest moments ever. I ain't gonna fake. I'm not a Gohan fan, but we was all waiting on it. I thought the English version did decently. The Japanese version of this, see, it's funny. Goku's transformation, I can hear that in Japanese and in English. You know what I mean? I can hear it in both. But Gohan's transformation. I want Masako. I want Masako on that. I want her. Yeah. That shit was just yo. I will give it that. I will always give it that. So anyway, real quick, what's your favorite boo? Which one's your favorite boo?
Very easy. Very easy. Hold on. Very easy. I'm gonna lean over here and I'm gonna do this. You're missing the point. That one. Just before transforming into Super Boo. That one.
I think Kid Boo is just for the chaos of it, because the idea of this character. And I remember somebody, it was a tweet that it was OG Twitter tweet where it's like Boo was so unhinged, he destroyed the earth and then went to the afterlife and was like, I'm fit to get this fade again.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, Kid Boo was a menace, pure black Air Force energy in pink form.
I love how the Supreme Kai, when he blew up the earth, here's Supreme Kai. You know that nigga gonna come down here, right?
Matter of fact, really thought it was like, all right, matter of fact, you guys remember?
We know this is about to happen.
You remember you do remember that he what was it? He went from planet to planet destroying it, looking for those two.
Exactly. The very second, like he gonna find us. I don't know how he gonna do it, but he gonna do it.
I mean, that is just that's some unhinged energy for sure. Like Boo Saga was definitely up there and stuff. I will say, well, what was the last thing that you have out of this?
Oh no. I was just saying that the Boo, like which Boo.
Oh yeah.
And of course, I think hands down, actually.
Oh, round two.
Maybe this might be the most iconic thing.
Yeah.
The rematch.
But the first one was good because, come on. I used my Gallic gun to blow the whole thing up. I know I'm saying the Ocean Group dub version of it.
I mean, the first one is forever iconic.
I'm sorry, Eris. What's stitched in my mind forever. Dodge this next attack if you can, but even if I miss you, this whole planet is going up in smoke. Eris, that's not fair.
Got hoes after this.
I was like this. Dragon Ball Kai.
Fair.
I was like, Dragon Ball Kai. What did he say? I'm gonna blow the whole planet.
And there's nothing that you can do about it.
Oh yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. By the way, I like Chris Sabat, but Chris Sabat doing Vegeta. I like Chris. Look, Brian had got you on that one, man. Brian, I felt like Brian did speed before he did that role. Right. Of course, that's big and all the rest of that shit. But the second one, and I asked everybody at my job this question. That we was all talking about Dragon Ball. Like, y'all know, like, who won that second fight? Everybody say Vegeta won. I like, y'all know that Goku could have turned Super Saiyan 3.
He could have.
And I asked this question. What do y'all think about that? My boy, I would just say R said this. He a fucking pussy for that shit. He's like, no. He said, nigga, I'm a Vegeta fan. I was lit like I'm like, motherfucker. I was cracking off. He said, that's some disrespectful shit. You can't even fight the nigga all the way. That's why you're a bitch. I'm like,
well, you know what
Goku, who knew he could beat him, wanted to make it a fair fight. He a bitch for that, D.
Hey, D, I do remember another bit of disrespect. Goku, what was it? He was like strapped to a mountain. Vegeta walked up to him. Double slap.
What are you gonna do, clown? He loved
this
clown,
wasn't
nigga, clown, yeah.
if this wasn't the most I'm gonna get I'm getting all of my lick back. This is Saga's worth of of feeling some type of way that he's been holding
in space, nigga. I was crying all alone. Wanted to get like you. Like you? Slap, slap, slap. Like, I love how Vegeta talked all that shit after taking steroids. Like, that's what really pissed me off about it. Just to get close to Goku's level. He wasn't even on Goku's level. Goku was just like, hey, yo, Joe, I gotta give him this fight. I gotta be real. I gotta be lovable. Because if I do that, I'm gonna feel like I'm unfair to him, bro. And it's like, Goku, stop doing that shit, bro. See, you gonna do this shit, and then the whole universe is gonna be riding on your shoulders, and it's like they stuck in a tournament because you want to be fair and shit. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. Anything else, Chris? Anything else we gotta say about this fabulous anime?
Yeah, iconic. No, I don't got much of anything else.
Now we have said for years as much as we have needed to say about Dragon Ball. I've really got nothing else more.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been a fun ride. It's still one of the greatest.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to sit down and do some homework for our next one, guys. The next one we because we have done other movies in the genre, we have never done. Actually, you know what? No. Next week is going to be our Juneteenth special. We're going to be talking about Black Panther. Finally, 3 Black Geeks. We're going to be talking about Wakanda, aka I don't know Atlanta. I don't feel like making a joke right now on that one. But we get to talk about all the wonderful things. How black people felt black as hell when it happened. How black people overrated the fuck out of this movie. How black people had every right to go to the movie theater dressed up like King Jafar for some stupid ass reason.
And African kente cloths.
We will talk about how black people.
Everybody was in full African Bambaataa and Zulu Nation cosplay.
We will talk about how black people fully embrace Black Panther as a character, and it was a wonderful thing. We will talk about how people fully embraced Black Panther and became the most annoying nigga at the goddamn party that still doesn't know that a white man made Black Panther.
And also Chadwick, going from Wakanda forever to
yeah, I'm a little tired of doing this. We
have to talk about that. And real talk, on some real shit, we have to talk about how Chadwick, as much as you can just say what it is. Chadwick became my kid's hero. You know what I mean? Chadwick means a lot to a lot of black people. Black Panther made Michael B. Jordan a star.
I'm gonna say it now. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say it now, and I'll say it again on the show just in case I forget. Chadwick basically did what John Boyega was supposed to be for black kids.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that. He was supposed to be an icon. And I will say this, it was very, very weird and very, very sad for kids that were around my son's age. They're high schoolers now, but they were old enough to see Kobe play, and they were old enough to know who Chadwick was, and they both died while they were still young. That hurt a lot of black kids to see, because for them, they didn't see Kobe like we saw Kobe, but Kobe was like, so that's the legend? You know what I mean? Like, that's the living legend, Kobe Bryant? That's how they saw Kobe. He was mythical, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when he died, it was like a god died. And when Chadwick died, my hero died.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it was a big thing with that. And like I said, at the end of the day, I'm saying this right now. At the end of the day, what's Black Panther, UD? It's a strong C.
Jesus.
But it is one of the most important movies to me that was ever made. I will go that far, and I mean that. Yes, that shitty fight at the end. This is one of the most important movies to Black people. I won't say ever made I won't go that far in cinema history. I won't go that far, but I will say when it comes to Black people, this is one of the most important movies ever made.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris, you know, that was in the thick of me loving DC Comics. All of that melted when I won that movie theater, and Black people like, get out. It was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. We did it. Yes. Barack, we did it, Barack. Trump's in office. Vote. Why is no one listening to me?
Why? No.
Like Barack's not dead. I know. No. This disappears. Anyway, next week, Black Panther. We out, y'all.
Again! You fucking idiots!